This is the Daddy.
And we're back. This is the Man Candy.
And we are on podcast number 12, Man
Yes.
Candy. Jeez, holy cow, here we go.
This is good.
So before we get into podcast 12, quick recap on 11 where we had Half Bro, our second guest. And
I left that episode really hungry. I don't know about you.
very hungry. All I was thinking was queso dip. That's the only thing I was thinking was queso dip. Give me the queso dip. And Half Bro came on. You could tell he was a little nervous, a little more nervous than LS, but hey, you know, we've got people that want to be on there. That's what's going to be expected. You're going to be a little nervous.
That's the magic of our unscripted podcast. We just shoot from the hip.
Yeah, that's right. I hope you know, people reach out and want to be a guest, but you guys got to think of your own tips, what you want to bring to the table, and once we approve it, you can be on this podcast with us.
100%.
Yes. So
speaking of wanting to participate on this podcast, did you want to take a look back at some of our old polls that we've had
this
before?
would be awesome. We've had, you know, some people don't realize that, you know, when you go into Spotify, you just have to do a little scroll down and, you know, we always put a little poll question on there and we really haven't given you guys the results. So I think this would be a good, episode 12 here would be a good time to recap some of those poll questions and the results. So, Man Candy, let's give us some of those.
Yeah, I mean, we won't go through all of them right now, but we can maybe just give you a little tip on some of these poll questions here. So I'll leave it up to you. Which ones would you be interested in hearing about? Do you want to know individuals what they looked forward to most during the 4th of July?
Well, I for sure want to know what the line is for P. Did coming up to Billy's. I do want that. I do want that. I wish I'm going to, hopefully 0 is going to be the most popular answer.
Well, that was during our marriage tips episode.
Okay.
And the question was, what is the line that P. Diddy will make a college football appearance at Billy Ho's? The choices were no chance, 1, 2, and 3 plus.
Okay.
And which one do you think won?
I would say 1. That's my guess.
Yep, that one did win 40%. All the other ones were 20%.
All the other ones are 20. Well, I hope he did. He did reach out. He did reach out, and he wants to come up. Him and Mook want to come up to week 1.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's probably a good idea. Get it out of the way because that'd probably be the one time he shows up. So, go through some others, Man Candy.
Another interesting one was during our long road trip episode about favorite snacks.
Ooh, favorite snacks.
The options were candy raisins, trail mix, beef jerky, combos, and sandwiches.
Ooh, I'm going to go with...
we actually have a tie on this one.
I would say combos and beef jerky.
You're right.
I am right.
Yes.
Wow. What
I had my notebooks.
No, I did not look at it. I did not look at it.
Peeking.
No, I did not peek. What were the percents?
28% for both of them. All the other ones got 14%.
Okay. All right.
And then we'll do one more here. For all of our listeners in Mineral Point, the Living and Appreciating Mineral Point episode, the question was, what was your favorite nickname from the episode?
Okay.
So we had Mook, Digger, Beaver, Roach / Chico, P. Did, and Hitman.
You know, to me personally,
This one was also a three-way tie, actually.
I would have loved Digger being up there just because of how he gets his name being a funeral home director. Yeah. But, you know, so I'm going to go him. I'm saying Mook just because he's got some Verona ties. Okay. People, you know, might want to go with him. People in Verona know Mook. And, I don't know, Hitman.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
The three-way tie was actually Mook, Roach / Chico, and P. Did, all at 22%.
All at 22%.
All the other ones got 11%. So everybody participated.
Like
everybody
that.
got a vote.
Everyone got a vote. That's huge.
That's right.
That's good. Well, thanks for recapping that.
No problem.
Well, it's time. I think you stumped me on this last one. Man, Kitty, I haven't listened to that sound since that, and there's no way I'm going to get that. So
okay, well,
play it once more for the audience.
So, the segment here of What's That Sound? This was last episode's sound.
Jeez, man. Oh, wait, I got a guess.
All right.
Zipping up a jacket.
Ooh.
I don't know. I think it's got too much air, though. But okay. I'm going to go zipping up like, even one of those plastic jackets. Yeah. Okay, that's my guess.
I will say that you were wrong.
Well, I know that. I didn't think. That was just a guess that came. All right, what is it?
You probably did this a lot in the 80s and maybe the early 90s, and even probably still to this day. But it's blowing on a Nintendo cartridge.
Oh, that's a good one. When the game didn't quite
Yeah.
work, you blew on it and the cartridge and put it back in, and it worked every
That's
time.
right.
That's a good one, man.
I
Candy.
tried to definitely stump you on this one.
Yeah.
I made sure that when I recorded it, I didn't take like a deep breath, so you knew
Yes.
what it was.
Oh, that's a good one. Blowing in the cartridge.
That's
Darn
right.
it! I should have got that. All right. What about this week's?
Well, this one I've been holding on to for a little bit here, and I've been hesitant to play this one. It's a little more obscure.
Oh, great.
I know, but all right, here we go.
What is that? Like an intro to a movie or something,
Kinda.
man. Candy.
I
Do
think
I have to guess the movie or something?
Nope.
Does it have to do with a movie?
No.
All right, play it once more.
It's a more obscure, and I think if you know, you know.
I don't.
Is it possible that I stumped you 2 times in a row?
Ah, jeez,
This is amazing.
is it a? I'm thinking video game, something on TV. It's something. I don't know. It's an
Yes!
intro. It's an intro to something. I still get time to think about it.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't like it. I don't like that.
If you know what's that sound, please make sure to add that to the comments section or give us a shout out on X at JO Tips Podcasts. Now, on to the main event.
All right, podcast number 12. All right, man, Candy, you introduce it.
All right, so based on Half Bro's recommendations of recipes last episode, I came up with the idea, let's do some tips on hosting your friends or neighbors on either like a Friday night or a Saturday night.
So tomorrow, Man Candy's hosting. I don't even know how many families, Man Candy.
I don't know.
It might just be us and you guys. Maybe, well, throw in one other neighbor. I don't know what's going to happen. But, Man Candy, I'm so excited. Man Candy's getting out the smoker, and he's going to go with Half Bro's advice on the queso dip.
Yep, like I said on the episode, we got a little bit hungry, and I'm a little bit upset with Half Bro for giving us all those wonderful ideas, but that just means that I'm going to have to make them for
That's
Zo Daddy
right.
now.
But then I told Man Candy today, I said, Man Candy, Half Bro gave you the recipe, but you got to do something a little to make it your own. And I suggested putting a little bacon in the queso. I think that would be a great little touch for you. Yeah. And make it a little Man Candy queso.
Okay.
That's what we're going to call it.
Man queso?
Man queso. There it is. We got that. Man, who knows? That could be a sponsor later on. If this Man queso is as good as it sounds, wow.
You look out.
Watch out. That's gonna be on all the supermarket shelves. Man queso.
Yes.
All right. So, Man Candy, why don't you start us off?
Yeah, my first tip is it's always more fun when you have an attraction, when you invite people over. Things like a sporting event. Maybe take a TV outside and have that available for individuals to watch. Or if you're trying out a new drink recipe. You know, he came up with an idea like the Ripper idea.
Yep.
You know, invite people over to have them try it and hang out and have a good time.
I like your setup on the deck where you bring out the TV.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's nice. You got the little speaker. My tip is have some music playing.
Yeah.
Get the speaker out. Get some classical songs. Maybe some 80s music. I don't know, whatever. Just get a good little playlist together. And when in doubt, always go to the podcast episodes.
100%.
But when you got the speaker, that's a good thing.
Yeah, the podcast will bring people together, get people talking.
Yes.
So that's
my other tip. I'm going to go ahead of you.
Okay.
My other tip that I like that you have is the little fire pit.
Yep.
Right on the deck with the gas burner, and nothing brings you close as a group, and then a little fire going, and I know your wife will probably get the marshmallows out, get the s'mores for a little dessert later on, and
because Miss Candy loves hosting.
Miss Candy loves the host, and that deck is a perfect place to host.
Absolutely. Well, getting into a tip that I was going to say was about entertainment.
Oh, yes.
Make sure not only if you bring out like a TV for a sporting event or whatever, But just have maybe something for people to do or people to talk about. Things like I've got a basketball court in the backyard, so there's different things, shooting competitions, or watching the kids shoot around a little bit.
But man, Kenny, just with that, no one really beats me in the shooting
No,
competition.
that's true. Except for your wife.
No.
But you brought up an interesting point too about having some good music playing in the background.
Yep.
So having a good playlist with
That's a huge tip.
And one of the features now for those that are listening on Spotify here is if you go to, I think it's more or extras under the podcast, I've posted a playlist for you for your parties.
Did you just do this today?
No, I've had this on
You've
there,
had
but
that?
this was finally an opportunity to
Wow, man, Candy, you're doing things behind the scenes I have no idea.
That's right. So if you're on Just Our Tips podcast right now, you'll see the tabs for episodes and about, but there's another one that says more like this.
Yeah.
And if you click on that, you can find bangers, grinders, and a slow jam playlist.
And did you create all the songs on
Yeah.
that list? Oh man, I hope our audience is listening and takes advantage of that, and then reports back in the comments like, "Wow, that was an amazing playlist," or even maybe, "Hey, you need to add this song to that playlist."
100%.
Oh,
And
that's
maybe in a
great.
future episode when we talk about working out or going to the gym, I also have our Brotherhood Gym playlist on there as well to get you motivated.
Yes, that will be its own podcast.
100%.
Getting tips on working out tips, and yes.
So other things like as far as entertainment is concerned is like maybe get some trivia questions out.
Oh yes, of course.
Sports related trivia questions, movie related trivia questions, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just as long as you get people talking.
You know what we might have to bring out tomorrow is the Washer game. We haven't played that.
played Washers in a long
Washer
time.
game, but it's a very unique game. How did you get the Washer game?
Growing up in Waukesha, that we actually played more washers than we did bags or cornhole, whatever you call it. And a buddy of mine, Billy Z, his parents for I believe it was on New Year's every year used to have like a big washers tournament where they get I don't know, about 5 or 6 different boards out, and everybody gets broken up into teams, and the winning team usually wins a washer set.
So this washer set, just for many of our listeners may not know, you actually step on this board and you throw from on the board, and you separate those two boards, and it's attached to a string, so you know the proper length. Like when you're playing cornhole, you're just kind of eyeballing it and pacing off. There's no pace in here. You just stretch the board, and the string does all the work for you.
Right.
And then you try to make it. If I remember the rules, you make it in the hole. That's 3 points, and if it stays on, that one?
It's 1, 3, 5.
Okay. What's one?
The front hole.
Oh, that's right. There's there's
and then
3
you have to hit the
holes.
board
Yes.
once you're over 15.
And you have to land it on or just hit the board.
Hit the board, yep.
Landing it on doesn't count for anything.
Correct.
Yep. So yes, it's got 3 holes. Yep, 1, 2, 3. See, I haven't played in a while. That's why I think we bring that out.
That's because usually when you and I play different games against each other, the moment I start winning at something, then you don't want to play.
Man, Candy, we'll play and we can report the results on our next podcast. So so I think again those are some excellent tips. Getting games, getting people active. You just don't want to sit around all the time and eat, and
There's
that's
a
great.
time and place for that.
But get moving, get that food moving. I'm gonna have plenty of queso dip, and then I'm gonna then I want to move around a little bit. But I think we're gonna go with tacos from what I heard. Little beef and chicken tacos, and then. Just having a good spread. That's another tip. Just having a good spread. We're gonna have the appetizers. We're gonna have the main course, and
with having a good spread, sometimes it's okay to just get people together and be spontaneous. Everybody brings whatever they've got.
That's right.
And throws it all out there, and
Well, I'm looking forward to this gathering tomorrow. I'm hoping the weather turns out nice.
I know.
Which I think
I got to mow the lawn too.
There we go. What other tips? You got any other ones?
Be a good bartender.
Oh, man, Candy, you are probably the best.
I'm the neighborhood bartender.
Yes, you are.
And I learned everything from our other listener, Timmy Teeny. He's another good bartender in the area. But being a good bartender, also you have to know your audience. So you want to make sure that you have plenty of ice, plenty of man cubes. You maybe a variety of different beverages. Some people like beer, some people don't. Some people enjoy a Tito's and Club. Shout out to Banker Jay. when the Godfather comes over, he gets his special root beer. So you got to
Spreckers, little Spreckers.
Little Spreckers.
Yeah, it's good for the Godfather.
Yeah, he likes a good root beer, a good cream soda.
Yes, that is very true. Yep, I mean, Mankindy, like I said, you are an excellent bartender.
Thank you.
You know, you make sure everyone's happy, and you know, and you serve.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
I know all the ladies of the neighborhood here have the little bell to ring for when the bartender needs to make them another cocktail. That bell's currently hidden right now, and
That's a good call.
I know.
Anything else that you can think of?
Kind of the last one, and maybe a very important one here, is just be okay when it's time to shut things down.
Oh, yes. Yep. Usually my wife might be the first that kind of say, okay, she's not afraid just to say, I'm done. And even when the party's going, she says it's time to go up to the bedroom and read her book and go to bed.
Or go do a puzzle or whatever.
Yes, yeah. But, don't be afraid, to shut things down when it's time.
That's right.
Yes.
So.
Well, thank you guys for listening, and I hope those tips, really help you out for when you're going to host or go to a party. One other thing, if you're going to a party, just don't come empty-handed.
Sure.
Man, Katie likes to host, and hosting costs some money. And so don't be afraid to, bring over some stuff if you're going there, and be a good guest. And if you are the one hosting, just make it an enjoyable experience for others.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. So as we head on out, I just also want to say that we had some more customer feedback.
Oh boy, here we go.
This is one of my favorite times of the year.
Yep.
Or
favorite
times of the episode, I should say.
Sorry.
Unscripted.
Yep. Unscripted,
Jeez.
yep.
But you'll never guess who gave us feedback this week.
Oh, I'm sure Deadbird, they're always giving us
feedback.
They
give good feedback, but Grandma Peterson is back.
Grandma Peterson? Is it a voice message?
She left us another voice message.
Oh my gosh, another one.
Yeah.
Oh, Grandma Peterson. Let's hear what she has to say.
All right, here we go.
Hello, I'm sorry. Did I do this right? Did I dial the wrong phone number? Oh, no, I did. Everything is okay. Hi, boys. This is your Grandma Peterson calling again, and I just wanted to say, Oh, Herb, can you please turn down the television?
Herb's always doing that.
I'm trying to leave a voice message for these sweet boys. Sorry, boys. That's Herb in the other room. He's sitting there watching Wheel of Fortune. Oh, that Herb. He loves that show. He's a wheel watcher, that man. But I wanted to thank you boys so much for playing my voice message on your previous episode. It means so much to me and warms my heart listening to you boys doing your podcast in my chair, and oh my gosh, I just love it. And Herb loved your latest episode with that fine gentleman Hasbro. Herb loves to go on the grill, and he loves to put things in his smoker. He's got one of those really old ones, with the actual wood chips in it, but neither here nor there. He loves you boys, and we're just so appreciative of everything that you do. But I just wanted to say thank you again, and we'll talk soon, boys. Thank you so much. Love you. Kisses. Bye-bye.
Wow, I was going to wonder if Herb was watching. I'm glad he's listening too, and taking some tips to his wood smoker.
That's right. I think he watches it more for Vanna than the actual.
No, I'm
show.
talking our podcast.
Oh well, I mean, he's being a wheel watcher, but I think he enjoys the episode for our tips as well.
Yes, yeah, I agree
for sure.
So that we're getting to our fake sponsor here for the day. What do we got for our fake sponsor for this podcast number 12?
Our fake sponsor is brought to you by Backyard Games Incorporated.
Oh.
And the sponsor of our show is Kiddie Pool Golf Tennis.
What?
Kiddie Pool Golf Tennis.
Kiddie Pool Golf Tennis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you take a kiddie pool,
yep.
Put it in your backyard.
All right.
Grab some tennis clubs golf clubs, and a tennis ball, and you play it in your backyard.
Oh, kiddie pool golf game.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. That's Drew and I have actually been playing that. Yes, I thought you said tennis, but yes,
tennis ball.
You've used a tennis ball.
Yeah.
Yes, that's That's an excellent game. Sorry about some of the divots. There was one today that could have pretty much covered your whole front driveway.
Oh, great.
Yep. And I actually told my son to pick some of it up, and he didn't, so I picked some of it up.
So what are the rules?
The rules, you just put a kiddie pool out in the yard and just go around different spots in our yard, neighbors' yards, and you just hit the tennis ball. I use a 8-iron. Drew, my son uses a 9-iron, and if you hit the pool, you just count the strokes. But if you flick it in, you get one stroke taken away, and it's the first to win 5 holes.
Nice.
Yeah, right now I'm up 10 games to 3.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Backyard Games Incorporated, for sponsoring this episode. Any closing?
No, I'm looking forward to future episodes. We got a lot to talk about coming up with, back to school and college football. Mm-hmm. We're going to have plenty of new episodes. And again, if you ever want to be a guest, just come up, let us know what some of your tips would be, and then that's what you're going to star in it.
That's right. And tell your friends that you can find us on Spotify, Apple Music, as well as Amazon Music. And make sure to follow us also on X at JOTipsPodcast. Thank you, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.